this is just sitting here with the car in neutral and the clutch is not engaged. Can you hear it? Now I'm going to push in the clutch. Noise goes away. Now I'm going to drive the car and listen to how loud this bitch whines. Super loud. It's so loud that when I'm driving beside a wall or like a curb or something, it sounds like the brakes are done. Like that's how much grinding is going on in the transmission. But of course, Road Sport Chrysler was saying that it was just a release bearing in the clutch, which yeah, it might have been, but no, it's not, because they put a new clutch in it and it's still doing it. And it's really, really bad. And this is all because Road Sport Chrysler didn't want to bring in the car when I told them, hey, listen, there's something wrong with the clutch. They said, okay, well, you got to wait 10 or 15 days, whatever it was. So I continued driving the car. After I told them, I said, hey, this is the only car I have to drive. You know, I'm not going to take a cab or go buy another vehicle because they couldn't bring my car in to fix it right away. And this is what we're dealing with right now. Even when I slow down, I'm in third gear right now. First gear, listen to when I shift in a second. It's ridiculous, man. These cars were nothing but a nightmare. And to think all my friends with Hellcats actually abuse them. Like, literally abuse them. Go through fucking tires every other week. Track them non-stop. Hot lap them 10 laps at a time. And they have yet to have any fucking issues with theirs. So just imagine what I'm feeling right now. Yes, we have had fun with this car, I'm not gonna lie. It has been tracked. Not very many times, maybe 4 or 5 times, but that's why we bought the vehicle. And we're dealing with this. Like, even the alignment, like, look at the alignment. It goes off right over into a fucking curb. Road Sport Chrysler, yeah, you guys really did an alignment on the car, right? Sorry about the swearing in the video too, but understand my frustration right now. Like, this is insane. $100,000 car is honestly like, it feels like it was made in fucking Korea or something. Or I should say by 10-year-olds in Mexico, even. That's even worse. And it's very disappointing because I actually really love this car. Like, the whole family loves this car. All I can hear is noise in the transmission just sitting here. Originally, the car went in because it had a bad clutch. The clutch wore out, and every time you'd step on it, or, you know, go on the highway in 5th or 6th gear or whatever, and you'd give it a little bit of gas, the RPMs would just shoot up because it was slipping that bad. Road Sport Chrysler then said that they're not warranting the clutch to come pick your car up, and they tried making us pay a $1,000 bill, which got waived anyways. I got the car back, and I opened up the hood, whatever, showing one of my buddies, actually. And I noticed that there was purple coolant. Like, I know it was coolant. It was the purple coolant that's used in these Hellcats. It was all underneath the hood. So we called the dealer back and we were like, hey, like, what's going on? Our car did not have any coolant spilt under the hood, which I wish I got a video or pictures of. I should have taken pictures of the car all the way around. I got scratches all over the hood now. Like, the car was just a write-off. It's all swirled up now and everything from sitting outside of the dealers for the last year, or no, almost a year. I guess raccoons crawling all over it and whatever else. Anyways, we brought the car back. Sorry, they called us and they said, hey, listen, they called us back after we told them, listen, there's coolant spilled under the hood on the engine. And they were like, oh, well, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They ended up calling us back. They're like, hey, we're going to warranty your clutch. Bring the car back in. We're going to check out the other things too, which they never checked out any other little small issue that was wrong with the car besides the clutch in the first place. And that was the gas cap door that was hanging. The passenger door line was sticking out, like, from the body. Had a huge gap. There's rattles in the back deck panel of the car. The carpets were all, like, curling. I don't know why. Very weird. And, yeah, so basically they called us. They said, bring the car back. We're going to warranty your clutch for you. But now, all of a sudden, after 2 weeks of fighting with them, and they're going to check out the engine issue. So they go ahead and they're like, oh yeah, the engine's blown, whatever, the head gaskets on the car. So they wouldn't change the head gaskets, the motor still failed. So they're like, we're gonna give you a new motor. Well, that's weird how they had no problem giving me a $30,000 motor, but they had an issue giving me a clutch that cost, what, fucking $2,000? They had no problem giving me the motor because I know someone there at the dealership must have done something to my car for the motor to blow, which now means that down the road, maybe in 10, 20, whatever, however many years, this car may not be worth as much because it's not going to have matching numbers. And no, I did not buy the fucking car as an investment, all right? I bought the car to enjoy because I love these cars since day one, more than anything. And it took me a while. I had to save up quite a bit of money to put a down payment on the car. Yeah, just a nightmare. Now they're trying to give us a buyback of $8,000 when there's like $35,000 paid back on the vehicle. I'll never ever deal with the Road Sport Chrysler again. Worst dealership to ever deal with. Horrible, horrible, horrible customer service. And as I was saying, yeah, I didn't buy the car as an investment. But it does, it does matter. To like real Mopar guys, Chevy guys, Ford guys, it doesn't matter what you have really. A muscle car at the end of the day, they like to see matching numbers. Like, that's a very big thing in the car world. And the last thing I want is people to be like, oh, it's got a new motor, it's got a new transmission. Oh yeah, because now the transmission's completely fucked. It's got a new clutch, got new this, had this. Oh, it's a lemon. I don't even want the car now. Or they're going to lowball me because it's been a lemon. They're going to be worried that they're going to have more problems with the vehicle. So, I don't really understand why they can't just give me a new car and basically, call it a day. Just say, hey, whatever you owe on this car right now, because the car's financed, I didn't pay cash for the car. Whatever you owe on this car, we'll just transfer it to a new vehicle that you would like, sir. But no, they can't do that because they're basically scum. Anyways, I'll give you a little walk around in my car. Show you all the scratches on it. So if you look at the hood right here, you can see little shiny random dots. And that is from someone, clearly at the dealership, trying to polish these scratches out. And now it made it look stupid as hell. Like, you can see the shine, like little shiny dots when they tried polishing it out. The whole car is just completely swirled up, like completely swirled up. Underneath the hood is completely filthy, and it doesn't even look like they put a new motor in it, which I really hope they didn't. But if they didn't, that's pretty greasy of them to do because they said they did. Everything, everything looks the exact same way. Yeah, that's the baby. And trust me, I took care of this car. You can ask any one of my friends how well I babied this car. I used to wash it almost every single day. Every single day. Like, even it's dirty right now and you can see how clean it is, When I had my own house, I would wash this car religiously every single day. As soon as I got my soft water alkaline system, I would wash this car every day. And I wouldn't take 10, 15 minutes. I would take an hour because it's black. You got to be very, very careful with it. I do detailing, so I know how to wash vehicles properly. Anyways, that's my rant. Hopefully none of you guys that own Mopars have to deal with what I'm dealing with, because it's not fun and it's not fair. And you know, if you ever do have to deal with what I'm dealing with, don't ever give up. Don't think that don't make them think that they have beat you, you know? Anyways, out.